So, good morning, everyone. Uh, this is Owen again, coming to you, sharing another installment of What to Know About Me. Uh, though the last time I was on, I talked about my faith tradition, which is the Seventh day Adventist church, and how the Sabbath is so important, being it's the seventh day of the week, and God rested from his work of 6 days, and he gave us an example to abide by. And in Adventist, that second part of it is talking about how we look forward to the coming of Jesus Christ in the clouds of glory when this world will be no more. So that's number one. The second part today is talking about healthful living. Now, this is another part of our faith tradition that we believe in, at least the majority of people do. And so I want to come from the Bible again, because I believe, as we believe in our faith tradition, I think a lot of faith traditions, the Bible is the basis for everything in life, whether it be good or bad. But here we're talking about healthful living. And God, who created us in this world, he had a diet simply for us. And in Genesis chapter 1, verses 9 to 11, it talks about that. And I'm going to read it from the King James Version. It says, "And God said, let the waters under the heaven be gathered together unto one place, and let the dry land appear. And it was so. So God called the dry land earth, and the gathering together of the waters called he seas, and God saw that it was good." Now, verse 11 is the most important. 11 and 12, really, the most important verses I want to highlight today. God said, let the earth bring forth grass, the herb yielding seed, and the fruit tree yielding fruit after his kind, whose seed is in itself upon the earth. And it was so. And the earth brought forth grass, and herb yielding seed after his kind, and the tree yielding fruit, whose seed was in itself after his kind, and saw that it was good. Now we go over to verse number 29 and 30, because this is where more about God's original diet. So verse 29 and 30 says, God said, behold, I have given you every herb-bearing seed which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree in which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed. To you it shall be for meat. And to every beast of the earth, to every fowl of the air, and to everything that creepeth upon the earth, wherein there is life, I have given every green herb for meat. And it was so. So that is the first diet that God put in place. And we have, those of us that are on this earth presently, of course, because of sin and other mistakes that have been made, we have gone away from that. I'm trying to get back to that. Of course, with the foods out here, you really have to be careful of what you choose to eat and consume, because everything is not good for you. And the other thing is that you have to do it in moderation. That's important, because you are to eat to live, not live to eat. So I would implore to you just to read more of the Bible. It talks about, like I said, more about the sin and how, foods changed for us as we went forward. And I might go more in depth in that in other videos, but I just want to just share this basic tenets as far as what my faith tradition holds dear. So the next time I get on, I'll share another one another basic faith tradition, that tenet that we have. And so look forward to that video being shared. And I hope you enjoy this day and the rest of the week. Y'all take care.